welcome back, y'all. Broken Sword Part 2. And we are here in the Caribbean. Caribbean. I hope I have my mic. Alright, let's take a look around up here.
A large tree stood beside the house, with a suggestive U formed by the branches.
Alright, I looked at that giant-ass cat.
It was a closed window.
Another closed window.
The house's windows looked out over the bay. It was a flagpole, one of a pair.
Okay, and there's this
The
little
flagpole had a reflective target on the end for Bronson to use as a reference point. Two old ladies were sitting outside the house enjoying afternoon tea.
symbol. Alright, let's see what these old hags have to say.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Good afternoon, Mr. Stobart. Would you care for tea?
No, thank you, ma'am. I don't like tea.
Ugly ass picture
Is
of a
that
cat.
your cat?
Yes, it is. That's Ruddles. Do you like cats, Mr. Stobart?
I do like cats.
I love them. They're so cute with their claws and their little puckered butts.
Aren't they, though? Don't encourage him, Mina.
I guess we were being sarcastic.
Can you tell me anything about Captain Ketch?
More than you can tell me about your great-great-great-great-grandfather, no doubt.
You're his descendants?
Certainly. Captain Ketch was born in Dorset, England, in the reign of King Henry VIII. His family were undistinguished farmers, but young Frederick Ketch decided to go to sea.
To
We
see!
have plenty of seamen in our family, Mr. Stobart.
Are you interested in history, Mr. Stobart?
I am, actually.
Yes, I am. You were telling me about Captain Ketch. Do go on.
Oh, yes. He sailed under Hawkins,
Jim Hawkins?
John Hawkins, one of the great traders of the Elizabethan age. In 1568, Frederick Ketch was a young man sailing aboard the Jesus, Hawkins' flagship. They sailed from England
Sure
to
wasn't
Africa
Jesus?
and across the wide Atlantic to these islands. Ketch was never to see the shores of England again,
Keep going.
How come Ketch never made it home?
because the Spaniards sank the Jesus in an act of treachery.
Oh, Jesus.
You said Hawkins' fleet traded between Africa and the Indies. What was it they were trading?
Black men with no shirts.
You have to understand, Mr. Stobart, that this was the 16th century.
He's a slaver.
That doesn't alter the fact that Hawkins and Ketch were slavers and pirates.
Would it surprise you to learn that Hawkins was also a devoutly religious man?
He transported slaves in a ship named after Jesus Christ. In my book, that makes him a hypocrite. What happened to Ketch? Was he killed?
He's not
Oh
wrong.
no, he got away and returned to this island, to this very house.
The Frederick Ketch Memorial Museum.
Oh, that got worse. What's going on here? Little touch up. Oh, it's making me invisible. Alright, it's a little bit better. Alright, where were we? Pirates.
Is it true Frederick Ketch was a pirate?
Frederick Ketch was emphatically not a pirate.
They hanged him, you know. Down there on the beach in front of his family. Didn't bother with a trial. Just whipped him out from his breakfast table and hoisted him up in chains.
Well, if he wasn't a pirate, what did they hang him for?
Envy. Pure green-eyed envy. He had been a successful privateer, you see, and had accumulated great wealth.
As rich as a mink in a paddock.
Shut up, Mina.
Yes, Frost.
The small-minded governor and his lackeys wanted his money, trumped up some ridiculous charge about breaking the conditions of his letter of marque, and hanged him like a common thief. The blackguards!
Ooh.
Letter of marque?
The document that permitted him to engage and destroy the enemies of the crown. The difference between a lawful privateer and a pirate. Yoo-hoo!
Sorry, Frost.
Well, why didn't Ketch just say, take a hike, guys, I've got a pirating license?
Frederick Ketch was not a pirate,
But he did show them his letter of marque.
but they destroyed it and hanged him anyway.
Of course they did. What's up with the little dude on the
I've
boat?
been talking to Rio, the little fisher boy.
I'll thank you not to mention that little wretch in my presence.
Dirty little whelk. Nasty fishy boy.
That will do, Mina.
What's wrong
I
with that dude?
gather you don't have much time for the little boy.
That child is a delinquent, Mr. Stobart.
Yeah, well, he's only, what, 11, maybe?
A knave with one hand on the tops.
He's a little thief?
What is it about Rio that you don't like, Miss Frost?
Well, once upon a time, he and Emily...
Be quiet this instant, Mina.
Who's Emily?
What can you tell me about Emily?
Emily, what business can she be of yours?
Her parents were killed in a typhoon.
We, as her only living relatives, took it upon ourselves to raise the child.
That's good to know Charity isn't dead.
Oh, but she is. Washed overboard in the typhoon.
Mr. Stobart wasn't talking about Emily's mother. He was being sarcastic.
That's funny.
What else can you tell me about Emily?
How dare you pry into our family in this way? I refuse to answer any more of your impertinent questions.
It was a sturdy, extendable ladder.
Let's take it. Put that in your pants, George. I want to see it.
The ladder extended easily.
You there? What are you doing?
Is it gonna go up the ladder?
Pardon me, ladies. I was just going to climb your ladder. I'm helping Bronson.
Oh, you're not like him, are you? He's very polite, isn't he, Frost? And he has dimples when he smiles.
She likes me. They gonna let me?
Get down!
Sorry. It was locked.
I think we knew
House
that.
is closed.
How come?
It is undergoing refurbishment.
Oh, of course. This must be the place Bronson's surveying.
The intention is to prepare the museum for the new century.
The Frederick Ketch Memorial Museum. It would look nice in neon.
A museum for a pirate? There was a stony silence.
As I have already told you, sir, he was not a pirate. It's precisely this sort of vile misrepresentation that Mr. Bronson is seeking to rebalance.
Oh? How?
Mr.
Oh.
Bronson has kindly agreed to undertake the museum's refurbishment at a very reasonable price. He understands the importance of a sense of history.
Funny. That's not the impression I got of Bronson at all.
He also understands spherical geometry.
Mina,
Well, he does.
Listen, ma'am. I came a long way to visit this place.
if we make an exception in your case, everyone will want to get in.
Pardon me, but I didn't
So?
exactly have to fight my way through the crowds.
You're the second visitor we've had today.
No, I'm sorry, but it's impossible.
Who else was here? I think we need to talk to them again. I think I'm going to sneeze. And I did. All right. We'll leave that in. Let's play with the cat.
Hi, Puss. Want to play? Hey, cat. Watch where you're putting those claws.
We give him a tequila worm.
The cat looked at me as if to say, "Why have you brought a dead worm halfway around the world?" I had no answer.
Hey, eventually we're going to use it. We got that in the first screen of the game.
You're really fond of that cat, aren't you?
He is our companion and our solace.
I thought about catnapping the little monster until they let me in, but it wasn't my style. Maybe there was some other way I could use their affection for the cat to get me into the house. Okay, it was time for diversionary tactics. I
Okay.
thought I saw a little girl down on the beach.
You must be mistaken.
He must be mistaken. Mustn't he, Frost?
I'm sure I'm not. A little girl and that young fisher boy.
What? It's not possible. What were they doing?
Oh, the kinds of things that all little boys and girls get up to at their age.
When I was a little girl, we used to play cows and milkmaids.
What the
We'll
fuck is
betide
that?
you if you're lying to us, Mr. Stobart. Heaven help you.
Okay, now the cat's going to go away. We can take the ball. The little kid's going to get his ass kicked.
With a creak of ancient corsetry, the sisters sailed majestically over the distant horizon.
Alright, now we can do whatever we want. We need to get to that flagpole.
I couldn't reach the flagpole, and a bush stopped me from moving the ladder across.
And how'd that get there to begin with? Can we reach it? Don't fall, George.
I couldn't reach the flagpole, and a bush stopped me from moving the ladder across.
Alright, can we just climb through the window?
Just my luck. I'd struck out again. The windows were all locked.
How about we hit a dart?
Nah, I didn't have the throwing strength to knock the marker off. Nah, I didn't have...
You gotta be kidding me, George. You couldn't handle that?
I couldn't think of any reason to climb the tree. A cute little... It was busily tortured.
I think we need that ball. We're gonna poke the cat with the dart.
It would have been pretty cool to drug the cat, but I didn't have the heart. And besides which, those sisters would kill me.
Yeah, they probably would.
I wasn't going to risk further laceration by the cat's claws.
Well, I mean, can we just go in the door?
It was locked.
Hmm. We gotta fuck with this cat somehow. The Lucky Cole.
The flagpole had a reflective target on the end for Bronson to use as a reference point. I couldn't reach it.
Oh, yeah, maybe give him 2 reference points, and he's confused. All right, let's try that again. Because it's probably a high gloss, so it'll be shiny.
No.
The undies?
Maybe in my high school days, but not now. No. I didn't have a flag on me, so the flagpole would have to stay bare.
All right, I'm fucking stumped. Perhaps you should find out more information from everyone. Okay. So obviously I haven't talked to the right people. Go talk to Branson. Then we can talk to the Rio. No, god damn it, this game. Branson, who gives a shit? "20 minutes fucking later, god damn it."
Can I take a look at your plans?
No way. What interest would they be to you, anyhow?
I've always had a secret desire to be a surveyor.
You have?
Sure. I mean, you surveyors are just like the great explorers, aren't you? Henry the Navigator, Vasco da Gama, Chris Columbus. Maybe you don't sail uncharted seas or discover new continents, but you're okay in my book.
Horseshit. You just stay away from those plans, you hear? Say, was that kid giving you trouble?
The Fisher boy? No, he was very polite.
Ha! He's a juvenile delinquent. I suppose he told you I was a crook.
Oh no, he's a good kid. He'd never say anything like that.
Sure he would, the little punk.
Tell me about the 2 old ladies.
Who? The Ketch sisters. One of them's crazy as a coot, and the other will turn you to stone if you're not careful.
Did you see the sisters go by?
Yeah, they wanted to string that Fisher brat up. Of course, I told them where to find him.
A fink as well as a creep. Nice.
But he'd managed to vanish somehow.
Catch you later, Bronson.
Alright, so we didn't learn anything from him. throw the net over the cat. Do we have the net yet?
I didn't want a fishing net.
I do, George. I fucking do. Ooh, lots more stuff.
I think Bronson is trying to cheat those sweet, vulnerable old ladies.
That's a little unfair, isn't it?
Okay, he's trying to cheat those seriously demented, poisonous old ladies.
You have to admire his acumen.
Can you let me have a fish, kid?
I thought you say you don't like fish.
It's not for me. It's a present.
For the old ladies? Well, it makes a change from flowers and candy.
No, it's for their cat.
Okay. What do I get out of it?
I can pay you. I've got Quarramontian dollars, French francs, and traveler's checks.
You must be joking. The nearest bank is 3 islands away.
Alright, so
Tell
we
me
gotta
about
fish.
your friend Emily.
Why are you so interested in Emily Ketch?
Emily Ketch? A descendant of Captain Ketch, the pirate?
Yeah.
What, doesn't bother you?
Why should it? We don't responsible for our ancestors.
How come the old
True.
ladies closed the museum?
It's Bronson's doing. Him have the plans for redeveloping the museum. Oh, I know all about Mr. Bronson's plans.
Ooh, a tequila worm.
Is this worm worth a fish?
Could be good bait. How did it die?
I think it drowned in tequila.
Just like my Uncle Gabriel. Yeah, I'll have that.
Nice. Uncle Gabriel.
Okay, I'll get you a fish. It might take a while though.
We do anything? Doesn't appear to be able to do anything. Catch me my fucking fish yet?
Did you see the weird sisters come by here?
Did I? They look madder than usual, so I hide until they're gone by.
Just as well. They thought you were playing with Emily. Boy, were they steamed.
Emily, you're madder than them.
There was nothing else I wanted to ask the boy.
Other than he owes me a fucking fish. Let's go talk to Bronson. And then, I don't know. Go back up to the house. See if we triggered something.
I had no more to talk to him about.
This game is so fucking slow. I know I've been harping on it for a couple episodes, but it is so fucking slow. God damn. Alright, nothing's changed up here. Sisters are still gone. Let's just see if maybe we can get the fish. And I think we take the fish, we throw it at the target, or the red reflector, and we move the said reflector. Then he goes to check on it to move it back. We take a look at his plans. Bada boom, bada bing. it's got something to do with that U-shaped tree.
No luck with a fish?
No, man. They don't want bite. That's 'cause they know there's a storm brewing.
Storm? I don't think so.
Hey, I caught a bite.
You have?
It's a big one. A real big one.
Reel him in, Rio. Jeez, it must be a whale or something.
It's gonna be a little, really, really tiny one. It's a unicycle.
Rustiest whale I ever see.
I still need a fish, Rio.
Okay, make me try again.
Maybe you better change your bait.
We gave him a worm.
It was half a rusting bicycle frame. The only serviceable part of the bicycle's wreck was a rubber inner tube. You just never know when you're going to need stuff like that.
He just caught a fish. What's he playing with?
There's a fish, my man.
I can't put it in my pocket while it's flapping about like that.
No problem.
Oh, is he just gonna bait it? Oh. All right, so we got rubber inner tube and we got a fish. And I don't know how that's going to help us. All right, let's give our old kitty our fish.
Okay, Cat. You don't deserve this, but here's a little fish.
Is he going to take it and run away, or is he going to eat it right there?
The little
Fall asleep?
monster ate the fish, but never strayed far from the ball. I wasn't going to risk further laceration by the cat's claws.
Inner tube?
I could have loaded the cat into the inner tube and launched it out to sea. Catapult. Get it? Oh, Stobart, you kill me sometimes.
No. That seemed like obvious to make like I can make a catapult to begin with. Or we shoot stuff at the cat.
I put my lucky lump of coal in the catapult.
It's a slingshot. It's not a catapult.
Took aim. No! My lucky piece of coal vanished into the distance.
Uh-oh.
It looked like it was going into orbit.
All right. That's all the time we got for today, guys. Drop a like if you haven't already. Drop a sub if you're new.